Good morning. Happy Sunday. It's a beautiful Sunday, though still hot. But Tuesday's coming. Oh, it's so exciting. It's gonna be cooler. Come on. Anywho, so yesterday was full of surprises. Just full of surprises, I tell ya. Okay, so first, I don't think I mentioned this, that Naomi showed up at like 9 o'clock in the morning yesterday, and I always get up and open the wooden door off my den. It's just the glass door, and she came to the door and I started yelling, "Absolutely not, I'm still in my pajamas. I haven't even brushed my teeth yet." And she laughed and turned around and left, right? These girls they're not tender, innocent little girls that get their feelings hurt easily, okay? They're almost street smart well, Naomi is. Anyway, and then she comes back a little later. She didn't knock. She didn't ring the doorbell. She just came and looked in the door, and she left. I was sitting on the couch, so I didn't say a word. She didn't see me. So I just sat there quietly. So then she comes back, and she sees me. So I go to the door, and she's like, I can't come over tonight. Okay. Look, it's fine with me. She goes, well, we can't go to Bobby's Burgers. Burgers Bobby's. Bobby's Burgers. I said, Cheeseburger Bobby's. No, Burger Bobby's. I'm pretty sure the name of it's Cheeseburger Bobby's, but okay. I said, you can't go. She said, no, my mom arranged for me to go to a sleepover this weekend. I said, okay. This was still early on yesterday. I said, okay. So you'll be home tomorrow? No, I won't be home till Monday. I said, okay. I said, look, we can go later. I'm assuming your certificate doesn't expire. She said, no, it doesn't. But I really wanted to go today. And I said, well, do you want to go to your friend's house for the weekend, or do you want to go to Bobby's, Cheeseburger Bobby's? And she goes, well, I want to go to my friend's house. I said, okay, then the restaurant will be there. It's fine. Okay, moving on with my day. And I'm like, yes, I won't have the girls this evening. I said, now tell Phoenix that my leg and back are hurting. So I'm not going to I bought cookies to make, and they're going to decorate their cookies. I bought some sprinkles and some icing and other decorations for their cookies. I thought that would be a fun activity, right? I said, now tell Phoenix my leg and back's hurting, so I'm not going to be doing any cookies. I said, I'm not going to do cookies till you're back. And she said, well, if you do cookies, don't put a lot of icing on mine. I said, no, the point of it is for you to do your own cookie. You decorate your own cookie. I'm not going to, no. She was like, okay. I say my back and leg hurt because even though they're cookies that you just take out of the package and put on a pan, it still requires me to stand for a while, and that's when my leg hurts, okay? So, plus, I'm just planning a quiet evening, okay? I got something good to watch on the TV, and I'm just gonna chill out. Netflix and chill, baby. Well, then she comes back about 6, and I had already cooked dinner and eaten because we weren't going to Bobby's Bobby's Burgers. I'm just gonna call them all the things. She goes, well, my mom's working. Her mom does DoorDash when she's not working at her other job. She said, my mom's working, and whatever her friend's name's mom is still at work. So, can we go to Bobby's Cheeseburgers, Bobby's Burgers, cheese? I was like, I've already eaten. And she said, yeah, I smell the barbecue. You're 9. How do you identify food so easily just when I open a door? She identified the burnt blueberry muffins when I burnt those. She said, well, I mean, you could get some like fries or something, and I could get some chicken. And I said, okay, that's fine, because, I mean, you know, it's a mile down the road, and they do have some good French fries, and they do have very good tea. Even though I haven't been drinking tea, they have peach tea that is just amazing. So I was like, okay, that's cool. I said, what about Phoenix? Well, she can't go because she didn't get a certificate. I said, okay. So we get ready and we go. And we get ready. I changed out of my Crocs into sandals, okay? That's about the extent of my getting ready, because I just had on shorts and a t-shirt. And I could have worn my Crocs, but I want to look a little cute in my sandals, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, we go and we order, and she said, I have the certificate, and she said, okay, which meal do you want? And she said, the chicken tenders. And I said, I just want a sweet tea, medium sweet tea. And she said, oh, you have to get a meal to get the certificate for free. I said, okay, I'll get the chicken tenders meal. I said, and we'll give it to Phoenix so she can have some chicken tenders. And she said, okay. She gets hers, and she only got 2 tenders, and Phoenix's meal came with 4, so she's sitting there dividing everything up so that she gets more, which is fine. I mean, Phoenix can't eat as much anyway. While we were sitting there eating, she said, man, their chicken tenders are bussin'. Bussin'. They're bussin'. I said, they do have really good chicken tenders, and I like the Bobby sauce, which is mayonnaise, ketchup, and pickle juice. So we're discussing all that, right? Well, then later we get home. She goes home with the food. Well, here comes Phoenix running across the road to tell me thank you for getting her the chicken tenders. And Naomi is in hot pursuit behind her, a couple of minutes behind her, you know. And she's like, what are you doing over here? You're not supposed to be over here. Miss Tracy's back and legs hurting. And I said, well, she came to say thank you for bringing her the chicken plate. Well, I had ordered Naomi some eyelashes. They're just those little, it's got just a couple, like 3 and 3 and 3. You know what I'm saying? Just to fill yours in. They're not extremely long. And she said she wanted to practice with them. And I said, well, I get some. I mean, if I'm going to pay for them, I'm going to get some. And she said, okay, we'll do that. So while we were at Bobby's Burgers, I said, oh, your eyelashes came in. And she was like, oh, cool. So anyway, she comes in and gets those. Well, when she comes back to get Phoenix, she had her eyelashes on. I said, those eyelashes are bussin'. She said, Miss Tracy, you don't call eyelashes bussin'. Look, I don't even know what the word means, okay? But you said the chicken tenders were bussin', so why can't I say the eyelashes are bussin'? And she said, it's not the same thing. Bussin' only applies to food. Ugh, I've been schooled by a 9-year-old. I was like, okay, so what do I say? They're hot? She said, beautiful, Tracy. Auntie T, that's what she calls me. Beautiful, Auntie T. You just say beautiful. I said, slamming? She said, no, beautiful. Jamming? She said, no, beautiful. They bussin'. They straight up bussin'. I wonder what that means. Let me go Google that, because they're Urban Dictionary to the rescue, and I'll tell y'all what bussin' actually means, other than bussing people. You know what I'm saying? Old age. Ugh. Bussin' means excellent, delicious, or extremely good. It said, as an example, those McDonald's French fries do be bussin'. Now we know. It's B-U-S-S-I-N, bussin'. It's hard to keep up with all these words. I mean, you know, we had our own words, but I don't think we had that many words. I mean, the groovy and rad, and, well, I guess we did have a lot of words, but groovy's more of a 70s, but anyway. I mean, I was going into high school in the 70s, so I could use groovy. Actually, groovy was probably more in the 60s, but I was born in the 60s, so I could say it was groovy. I never got with the rad, the rad crowd. No, I didn't use rad much in a sentence, but anyway, I'll be back. Okay, moving on from bussing, I'm going to get my nails done today. Now, here's the question. I thought about doing something a little silly on this thumb, since that's the thumb that I'm having surgery on a week from Tuesday. Should I have her put like a big X? X marks the spot, or do not remove, or I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and get my nails done, even though you may not can see this whole hand for the week for 10 days. I'm gonna have to go 3 weeks before I can get them done again, unless I just get one done. It's just terrible. I'm just kidding, y'all. Of all the surgeries that you can have, this is like nothing. So, but I did think about doing something weird on this thumb just to give him something to laugh about when he goes in for surgery. What do y'all think? Maybe an arrow pointing down, like bright yellow with a black arrow or something? I don't know. Nobody's going to see it anyway after Tuesday, so, well, next Tuesday. There's Penelope. I still need to trim her undercarriage and her feet and legs, but I did get her back shaved down, so she is cooler at least. And there's Gracie in the laundry hamper. I brought it in here and laid it down because I had one of those when she was much younger, and she would get in it and actually walk it. She would stand up on the side and tip it over, and she would roll it across the floor. So I was kind of hoping she would do the same thing, but now she's just getting in it to meow more than she already meows. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, I love you. Jesus loves you. I hope he's coming back soon because people are crazy. And I will talk to you on the next Tracy Tries. Toodles, my noodles. Stay silly, my friends, and smile. Piss people off, make people happy, or just make them wonder what you've been up to.